What's going on? I see Beth is here. Hello, Beth. Good to see you. All right. Is everything up and running? Yes. All right. All systems are go. Where are we? There we go. Okay. All right. Hello, folks. People are just starting to trickle in. Looks like we have Johnny, Beth, and Ann so far. People, as always, are dipping in and out. That is to be expected. But, let's do what we can do. Start tapping the screen, get things going. Let's let the platform know I'm here. Oh, it's cool today, but unusually muggy for this time of year. But enough about weather. Hello, Jessica. Thank you for the heart me. I'm always surprised when I mention the weather because I hate talking about weather. All right, so Beth can jam out while she works. That's excellent. Obama ruined healthcare. Blake Brown starting the propaganda parrot propaganda very early. User 12345, such a clever username. And you want to know how would you know you don't go outside? Wow, what a genius take. Marcelo Morales, we are talking about Obama in 2025 because MAGA hats can't stop talking about him. Yeah, Beth, I'm wearing my fall colors. Instead of black, I have dark gray on. User 1234 says, no, you are causing division and hatred. Right. Not the president who declared that half the country is his enemy. He's not sowing division and hatred, right? He's not doing any of that. Barbie, very funny. Who's Obama again? The one that you MAGA hats can't stop talking about. Every time we bring out something terrible that Dump is doing, one of the first things you say is, what about Obama when he did da-da-da-da-da? We'll be going behind bats? What is that? Is that some kind of implied threat? The hell does that mean? Or did you misspell bars? Well, the dog did it. Right now the Constitution says that you can only be president twice. Blake Brown, I will be bringing people up in a little while, not quite just yet. But anyway, let's get to it. I like to start off my mornings with a song that gives me energy, and today I need it because I'm fighting off a cold and I need some energy. So let's do it.
I looked at you, you stole my heart. You are
I love that the comments proved my title immediately. People in the comments, you mouth breathing MAGA hats, are saying, oh, Obama was the divider in chief and Obama was the grifter. You clearly don't know what those words mean. Because if you think Obama was a grifter, how about the guy selling sneakers and Bibles to his constituents and also hiding dark money while he was doing the same? How about the guy who declared that half the country was his enemies? Like, that doesn't sound like division to you? Geniuses? Obama was doing the same thing. Give me one example. Was it speech after speech when he talked about coming together, when he talked about how he's everybody's president? Was that the part where he divided us? Please, Uncle Ben, give me an example. Well, after you finish making rice, give me an example of, what you're talking about. Well, it's complicated. It's complicated to these folks, Beth. Beth is asking, this is not so complicated, is it? I know for a fact it's a Q projection technique. Yeah. Are we talking Raphael Warnick? You're the only one that brought his name up. Yeah, Uncle Ben. This just proves my point exactly. You don't have a point, dude. You're just saying dumb things. Trump is coming for his own people now. Butterfly, I agree with you, but please don't type in all caps. Is host pro-Obama? I am pro a president that does his job well. So I approve of most of the things he did, and there are one or two things that I didn't like at all. One thing I hated, which was the drone strike program. But Alex, can you say anything wrong that Dump has done? I bet you can't. Bro is pro-Obama. He also supports Israel. So I've never said that, so I don't know where you're getting that. So you're obviously delusional, Uncle Ben. You don't seem to be able to hear right. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have a winner. We have a winner for the dumbest propaganda parrot in the house right now. Juice Wheezing said Obama is Hawaiian, not American. Jessica, why don't I'm going to invite you up. I would love to get your take on what Juice Wheezing just said, or Hoising, or whatever the fuck his name is. Good morning, Jessica. How you doing?
Hey.
Obama is Hawaiian, not American. Help me with this.
What a fucking idiot. Like, do you, how many, hey, just do a quick Google search. How many states are in the United States? And
And I
and
tell you
and
the
then
names of
and
them
then
too.
yeah, and then type in what was the last state added
Yes.
to the United
The
States?
50th. Yeah, let's figure
It's
that out. So there's
literally the most recent
yeah, I
state.
mean insane. And what was it? 1955, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let
Ugh.
me type this in. I mean, honestly, I thought I had heard all of the dumb MAGA hat things that they say, but that is easily the dumbest.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah, that
when
that's
did
that's almost as good as Trump saying that he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico.
it was later than we thought. It was August of 1959.
59, nice.
Yeah, 5 years before I came into the world. Wow. So let me introduce the show. This is Yoda Live. Today is, I think, Wednesday, isn't it? Today's Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. That's what the internet tells me, so I believe it. I am Yoda, spelled Yoddah, because film studios are litigious. And we have the winner for the dumbest comment I've ever heard during a live, which is Obama is Hawaiian, not American. Did you hear that, folks? Obama is not American because he comes from an American state. Because that makes sense, right? Wow. That's stunning. That is stunning. Ooh. Uh, Life of Riley says, MAGA acts like they drank the water in Flint, Michigan. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Little damage going on there. So, I guess before we continue on with the Obama thing, Obama is history. Change the page. Well, why do people keep talking about him then? If he's history, why do, and not just MAGA voters,
Oh,
but
we have a runner up.
the MAGA sphere in journalism and the pundits, they keep talking about Obama. What'd you see, Jessica?
We have a runner up. Uncle Ben just said Obama is Mexican, not Hawaiian.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So I understand, Uncle Ben. You're probably in a room without any sharp utensils because you are clearly a danger to yourself and other people. Because that level of dumb is actually dangerous. Hey, Sam, thanks for the heart me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. And Vanity Chan said Dump is obsessed with Obama. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Dump mentioned Obama at every campaign stop last year. Every single one of them talked about how he destroyed the country, how terrible
He
he
still,
was.
yeah, he still talks about him in a lot of the speeches he does to this
Yeah,
day.
yeah. So all of you mouth breathers saying, that Obama's history, well, then why do you keep talking about him? He would be history if you stopped talking about him, but you never do. You're constantly talking about him. Something for TikTok says Obama did divide us. Well, all right. Let's see. Is this a real account? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like a real account. I'm going to invite you up, Jay, for TikTok because I'd like to know exactly what you mean by that. And we'll see if they come up. They usually don't, but if they do, they generally never have anything interesting to say. So 120 of us, and we're only at 2,000 likes so far. If you're enjoying the conversation, or even if you're not, just, for being here, please type on the screen and let's get us up to 10,000 as quickly as possible. Oh, somehow Jay for TikTok didn't come up. What a surprise. Carol G with Heart Me, thank you. And Miss Tracy, Miss Tracy, 2 cents. Yes, I remember Miss Tracy. Thank you for the heart me. So I didn't mention it earlier. Usually when you come into the live, the best first thing to do is go right up here and get that heart me. Now, some of you might be saying, there's nothing there. That's okay. Well, there's a workaround if you don't see the heart. Just go to the bottom row and click on the gift icon, easy for me to say. And you're going to look for heart me, not just any heart, the one called heart me. Sometimes you have to scroll for it. Sometimes it's on top, whatever. It's among the gifts, and just click on that and send one because that's the way that this platform recognizes live shows. That's the number one way. The other is comments. The other is likes. So it's all together. We're just trying to make things happen, right? So Q1 says no one cares. So why are you here?
Do you care if I address Uncle Ben for a second?
Oh, please go ahead.
Yeah, so Uncle Ben is a mouth breathing knuckle dragger who wants to say that Trump is ending all the wars and all of that good shit.
Literally saving the world. Wow.
Yeah, and he's saving the world. Well, here's the thing. Are you referring to the deal between Israel and Palestine with the 20-step plan that Biden actually started? When are you talking about the hostages that were freed, all like 20 something of I'm sorry, 40 something of them when Biden got negotiated the release of over 140? Are you talking about the same peace deal that is not real has already violated, and then how they immediately after signing the paperwork then dropped ammunition on Libya? But yeah, totally. Peace in the Middle East, right? He's totally ending all of the conflicts, right? Stop buying into propaganda. Stop being a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I just heard this morning that the fifth Venezuelan boat has been blown up. I mean, we have to understand what these things mean for America and how outrageous these things are. You're talking about extrajudicial elimination of human life, right? No evidence that they were doing anything, no trials, no arrests, nothing. Just, oh, there's a boat doing something we think is bad, so we're going to just end their lives. And 27 people have been perished from the earth so far from this sociopath. And you think that that's good? You people think that that's peaceful? Right? He's trying to provoke Venezuela into a conflict. And you think that's peaceful? Unbelievable. Oh, Jay for TikTok. Let's see. What was his excuse for not coming up? Oh, he didn't give one? Well, Jay for TikTok, since you refused to come up after talking shit, You gotta go. Bye-bye. Someone else is trying to come up. Hold on 1 second. Da 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 da. As I see it, hopefully will be joining us momentarily. Hello, as I see it. How are you?
How are you, sir?
Excellent. What's on your
So let me
mind?
ask you a question.
Sure.
You'd rather the drugs come into the
Don't
country?
say that word, please. Where you have you?
I'm
Is this your
asking you,
first day on TikTok?
would you rather the
Is this
substances
your
come
first day on TikTok?
would you rather the
Is this
substances
your
come into
first
the
day on
country?
TikTok?
What does that have to do with my question?
I mean, what it has to do with is acting like you don't know what words are not good for TikTok. So I'm just trying to gauge to see if I can give you some leeway or not. So is this your first day on TikTok?
No, it's not my
Okay,
first day
excellent.
on.
So you know how there's words that you can't say on TikTok, right?
I didn't know that was a word you couldn't say. I apologize, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So give me your ridiculous question again.
My ridiculous question is, would you rather have those illegal substances come into the country?
How do you know there's
I
illegal
think
substances on those boats?
How do you know there's not?
Oh, so you're saying let's just guess and blow up people and we might not know what they're doing? Is that your idea of like policing and justice?
I think my idea is you're an insecure black man.
Oh, well, I think you're a fuckhead. So bye. I mean, wow. Couldn't answer a simple question. Couldn't answer a simple question. Holy shit. Crashed out just because I proved his logic completely wrong in one question.
right.
What a snowflake. What
Here's
a
another question.
snowflake.
Yeah,
Wow.
here's another question for the people who think like him. If Trump actually cared about those illegal substances, then why would he make sure that the bill that would have added over 100 more substance detecting machines at the border didn't get passed? If he cared about those illegal substances so much,
because that's
well, I'm still
Excuse
speaking.
me.
Shut up.
The young lady was in the middle of a sentence. Do you not know how conversation works?
all right. Get out. Fuck. I don't need to be fucking told that she was still talking for 30 seconds.
Because you're an idiot
Well,
and you don't know how conversations work. So fuck off.
yeah. Also, why would he allow 17 members of one of the most notorious cartel families in history to just walk free and clear into our country if he
Oh,
truly cared about the illegal
those are
substances?
brain teasers. And why is he going after the country that only roughly provides 10% of those substances?
Hmm. Racism.
Yeah. Oh Lord, the mega crash outs are really happening in full view today. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. How they're so offended when you speak badly about Daddy Dump, and you know, well, we're used to it. This is what we see all the time. Oh, we got a couple of people looking to come in. We've got Dawn and G member. That's interesting. Let's try to take care of this one
Hey,
quickly.
retard, I was in the middle of saying something and you
Yeah,
kicked
okay, fuckhead, bye. Hello, Dawn. How you
Hi,
doing?
Mr. Yada.
Yoda. It's Yoda. I know it,
Yoda.
it
Hi,
looks like
Mr.
Yada, but
Yoda.
it's Yoda.
I have my glasses on.
No worries.
They're not that clear.
How are you this morning?
I'm blessed. And yourself?
I'm excellent. Thank you for asking. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind is that where do you think Trump is going with all this stuff? I mean, all these changes abruptly. First of all, I don't think that he's really the mastermind in all this because he's like a puppet. That's how I vision him. And then there's people behind him that's telling him what to do. He's not intelligent enough to do it on his own.
Yeah, agreed. So the answer's simple. He wants to be a dictator.
Right, I
That's it.
know that,
That's the whole story. I mean,
but he's just destroying everything. And I
yeah, but
know that's a
that's what
part of
dictators do.
dictators do.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. But what do you think his main plan is for African Americans?
Oh, I mean, I think he wants to do what's that sentient reptile Stephen Miller wants to do.
Mhm.
He wants to make America all white tea. But here's a little problem, and the folks that think that Dump loves you, I want you to pay attention to this. Or you think he represents you, or you think he's working for you, please pay attention to this. Stephen Miller said that he wants America to be a population of 100 million people, all that look like him, right? But here's the math problem that you YT folks have, is that there are 204 million YT people in America right now. So he's talking about getting rid of you as well, but you're too dumb to understand that. CERM 717. CERM, why don't you give me an example of America's success under Dump? Let's see. Looks like a real account. I'll invite you up to explain that to me. I'd love to. I need some good news, CERM. So I would love you to come up and explain the success. 96% of America support Dump and his success. What are you talking about? What fever dream did you pull that stat out? He has the lowest approval rating of any president in history. What are you talking about? I mean, is that something that you heard him say? Because that sounds like a propaganda parrot kind of thing to say. Wow. 96% America. Are you sure it's not 117% of the people in America?
Uncle Ben just told me that I should be offended because he's offending my whiteness. You're offending my whiteness, apparently. I was like, I'm not offended by it.
You're basically offending everybody's intelligence, Uncle Ben. So, if that, wow. They just have to make these things up because they don't have real arguments. As you could see, they don't have any real points. They don't have any real facts. They're just like, I ask a guy how he thinks that blowing up a boat without knowing what's on it is justice, and he goes, "You're an insecure black man." It gets funnier the more I think about it. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh man. Let's see. Is higher than Democrats' approval rating. Yeah, but who's the president, dumbass? Okay, he has the lowest approval rating of any president ever. Period.
Oh,
But
fun
see,
fact.
what about the whataboutism? But what about Democrats?
Yeah, also, fun fact. Do you know who has the second lowest approval rating ever? Trump's first term.
Yeah, yeah. Donnie Dump broke his own record for shittiness. That's amazing. It is amazing. Wow.
Yeah, it is amazing that they won't even share his college credits. Like what his
Oh, his
his
transcript?
pardon me?
His transcript, you mean?
Yeah, his
Of
transcript.
course they won't. Because one of his professors already said years ago that he was the dumbest student he had ever encountered.
And I quote, "The biggest fucking moron I've ever had in class," was the actual quote.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that was years before
Yeah.
he ran for office.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Love to compare Kamala to his Quixote. There must be more. Say again, I missed that.
We can compare Kamala to Trump. Yeah, let's do that. You're not gonna like it, but we can do it.
Yeah. I mean, Kamala and Obama are in the same level. In the same level? What do you mean, Uncle Ben? I'm starting to think that you might need a wellness check, dude. Like you're really expressing some insanely stupid things. Who did I invite up earlier? Let's see. Damn it. Been a lot of comments since then. Let me see. Because I love how they chirp in the chat and then just will not come up. They're
Thumb
such
thuggin'.
punks. Thumb thuggin'. Yeah. Let's see. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Oh well. I guess I missed the moment.
I'm gonna go, but I just wanted to say thank you, and I just sent you a heart. Me have
Oh,
a
thank you so
blessed day,
much.
both of you
I
guys.
appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming up. Come up anytime.
I'll be back. Bye
Excellent.
bye.
Bye. So yeah, Jessica, do the honors. Compare Dump to Kamala Harris.
Okay. So for one, she's highly educated, graduated from a
Ooh,
very good school.
book
She has
learning.
experience. She has an experience in all three branches of government, and actually
Mm.
has experience working to diplomatically solve the root causes of problems, not just their symptoms. Right? She doesn't sow division in the country and demonize entire parties in half the country just because she doesn't like them. She doesn't declare them to be T groups just because she doesn't like them and because they call out fascist behavior. We can start there. Um, let's see. She can form a coherent sentence. She's not a PDF file. Let's see. She's never been sued for racism. Let's see. She's never been sued for SA. She's never been convicted of a felony
Or arrested.
or arrested. The list goes on and on.
Yeah. Four nuts and bolts wants to come up. Interesting username. Four nuts and bolts. How you doing today?
Very well, thank you. I'd like to back up even further than what she said. Let's talk about Trump leaving home with the fatted calf. Whereas Kamala Harris was raised by a single mother and put her through or helped her through law school. Whereas Trump was served up life on a silver platter.
He was born to a wealthy man and left a lot of money.
He squandered a lot of it on
most of it.
sorry business deals.
Yeah. Yeah, and in 73, he, his father, and their company, I think it was Dump Enterprises or Dump LLC, one of those, were sued by Nixon's Department of Justice for racist real estate practices, and that was in 1973, I believe. So there you go. And that's just one of many examples. Whenever the mouth breathers go, "Oh, prove he was racist," it's like, where do you want me to start? Like, it's just an endless list of examples of how he's racist. How about his campaign rallies where he was like, "Hey, you see my black over there? Say hello to my black over there. They love me."
It was pitiful.
Fucking insane. When they say they want America to be great again, I believe that it means when they could own humans. I think that's the time frame that they're talking about.
Well, America was great. I don't know when Trump came along.
Well, let me
that's
ask you a
where
question.
it was
So you
downhill.
bring up something interesting. So I apologize for interrupting, but when you say America was great, can you tell me when that was?
Well, for the last 200 years, people have been fought for human rights.
Why'd they have to fight for those if America was so great?
Well, that's what made it great. And it seems like as soon as Trump got in office, we've lost a lot of ground. It's terrible.
I respectfully disagree. I would say that America's never been great, and it's certainly not great now. Because whenever I ask that question of when it was, nobody has an answer for that. Nobody has a precise answer for when America was great.
I have many Latin friends, And from what I get from some of them who actually voted for Trump, um, they say that even with Trump in office, it's better than where they are from, i.e., Latin America, and where there's
Well,
gang
that's
violence.
anecdotal and it doesn't speak to the question. So hold that thought for a moment. Jesus Christ, I had to mute you because I think you're listening on speaker, so there's an echo. So if you could put on headphones or something and then unmute yourself so we can chat, that would be fantastic. Yeah, so, your Latino friends notwithstanding, I don't find any evidence for America being great. So again, and I don't even understand what your Latino friends have to do with that question, but what, give me something tangible. Like, was there a 5-year span, a 20-year span, a 50-year span? When was America great?
It's been getting better for years.
Better from what?
Better than what it was prior to
So
the
it was great, and
immigrants
then it got
from
greater. Is that what you're saying?
better than where the people that came to this country originally
Getting
were
getting
from.
better doesn't mean
Yeah,
great
yeah.
by
So
default.
Okay.
again, is there, when you think about the time America was great, do you have a time span? Do you have like the 20s, the 1890s? Like, what time span do you envision when you think about that?
I would say just my lifetime, and I'm 73 years
Okay,
old.
so I'm 61, so our lifetimes overlap. I don't see the evidence that you're referring to. You're saying that in the last 70 something years, America's been great?
And I think so, yes.
So why is Dump trying to make it great again?
That's just a slogan. He's
Yeah, but
ruining.
grammatically it means it's not great, and he's trying to make it great. And I'm not trying to hold you responsible for his slogan, but to say that in your lifetime it's been great, I understand your perspective because you're not in the class of people that are marginalized and oppressed. So for you, the fact that it was great, that's wonderful, good for you. But in order for a country to be great, I think the bare minimum is that everybody in that country needs to be eating, everybody needs to be sleeping indoors, and everybody has to have equal rights. Who is rustling around? Okay, so we have. Let's see. Jesus, did you sort out your audio issues? Jesus Crisis. Let me invite you to unmute just in case you need that.
What up, brother? How you
Uh,
doing?
I'm doing okay. You have a lot of background noise, but go ahead.
My bad. I'm trucking.
No worries.
Anyways, America's always been great.
Yeah, great. So
You know,
since you admitted that you're driving, unfortunately, I can't keep you up because that's a no-no for this platform. Um, Stephen Williams, how you doing?
All right. How about yourself?
I'm excellent. Thank you for asking. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm just going to say that America was great between, I would say, about the 90s up to about 2000.
The
I mean,
1990s?
I was, yeah,
So
the
you're talking
90s
about
up
in
to,
so in '92 when Rodney King was beaten almost to expiration. That was when America was great.
well, each
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that last thing you said. You cut out. Say that again, please.
week were bad officers. You know, everybody isn't perfect. They made a lot of mistakes,
I
man.
didn't ask when America
But
was
he
perfect.
survived.
I asked when America was great. And you
Well,
said
it
the
was great during the
1990s.
time well, it was great during the time of rebuilding. I mean, for a young black man, with all the oppression we had suffered, I was able to get a retirement. I retired in
Okay.
19,
So you're
and I
you're
was
you're
able to
referring
start
solely to
regressing after
yourself.
that.
You're referring to
Yeah,
yourself
that's
then.
all I could say.
I
It
got you.
was good for a man who went to work every day and stayed out of the
Okay.
spotlight, did what he had to do.
I got you.
You
So
know,
that's
and
anecdotal and that has to do with one person, but okay, thank you. And we have PETA, looks like. Is it PETA or
Yeah,
PIFA?
PETA.
PETA. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. Thank you for asking. What's on your mind?
I'm just. Do you not like America?
Yeah, I don't really like America that much. Why?
Why do you live here?
Because people I love live here. Do you have anything interesting to say?
Interesting. I'm just trying to answer your questions.
You came up here asking dumb questions, so what do you have that's interesting to say?
You're the host. Ask me a question.
Bye. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely not going to tell me how to run my live. So we have other people waiting to come in. Hold on. Go ahead, Jessica.
I have just a fundamental problem with people who use the rhetoric, oh, well, if you don't like it, just leave. So are you saying that if your roof gets a leak, you should just move to a different house? No, you fix the fucking leak. You put in the work to fix it. You don't just buy a new house. Stop being dumb.
And also, that's a very un-American thing to say, quite frankly, because the founders said, if you don't like it, make it better. So they're saying if you don't like it, run away. So that's very, very un-American. Okay, we have a few new guests up here. We have, looks like Sam. How you doing?
Hey, hello. Can you hear me?
Barely.
Oh, okay, barely. Can
Now
you hear me
it's a
more
little
like...
better. Yeah, what's happening?
Okay, yeah, I'm Canadian actually, and I think like a lot of people like in the US have xenophobia, like what you're saying. Like I'm white, so like it's fine. Like when people like they see me, they don't judge me nothing. But like when I speak, I have like a French. Sometimes I feel
Yeah, I'm
judged.
so sorry, dude. I can barely understand what you're saying because there's so much like background noise and your sound is going in and out. So I'm going to disconnect you, but ask up again and hopefully that'll work itself out. Okay. And now we have Eddie. Eddie, are you there? Eddie is not there. Okay. And we have someone using using
Initials,
a
BWE.
L.
My name's Eric.
What is it? L Bublo. What is that?
El Babito.
El Bubito. And you look like you have Dump's image as your profile photo. So what's on your mind?
So you say that America's never been great? Is that correct?
That's correct.
Why do you think that?
Why do you think it was?
I mean, I'm asking you a question. Why
I
do
know,
you
and
think
I'm
that
asking
America's
you a
not
question
great?
because I've explained why.
It never has
I explained why I thought it wasn't, but if you missed that, I'm sorry, but go ahead and tell me why you think it's not. I mean, why you think it is, rather. Why do you think America's great? Okay, nothing. All right. And we have you, as in like, is that like a female sheep? You?
No, it's as in my initials.
Ah, there
Eric
you go.
Willman.
But it does spell you, which is a female sheep, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you for asking. So
I just
what's
I
on your
just
mind?
came in on your conversation. I have no idea what you're talking about. I imagine it has to do with Trump and politics and everything like that. And you guys are saying that this country isn't great, but where else is it better? You know,
A few different places, but so
I,
when was America great? Is it can't be great now because Dump
well,
keeps saying
it's never
he wants to make
been
it he wants to make it great again. So we know that it's not now. So when was it great?
it's never been great.
Okay.
I mean, it's I think greatness comes with perfection, and
No.
it's a
Perfection
working.
is a different standard. I'm talking about.
Okay,
I'll give you an
well,
example. I'll give you an example. A great
you're
country
arguing first
takes
before I can
care.
get my full
Hold on,
sentence out.
easy. A great country takes care of its citizens, right? Meaning they make sure that they all have food. They make sure that they all sleep indoors. They make sure that they all have health care. And the leaders of those countries don't declare the other half of the country that doesn't agree with them as enemies from within. I think that's those are simple indications of what could make a country great, and none of those things are happening here.
I agree with that, but both sides do that.
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
Both sides,
What other president have you ever heard in your
both
life,
sides
in your
demonize each
lifetime,
other.
in your lifetime,
Both
in
sides
your
demonize each other.
dude, you're not going to talk over me because I
Well,
have a simple mute button, and then if that doesn't work, I have a disconnect button. So you're not going to talk over me, okay? So let me ask you a question, and then I will unmute you or I will invite you to unmute so that you can answer it. The question is, what other president have you either heard or read about that ever declared half of the country, the half that didn't vote for him, as enemies of the state from within? So I've invited you to unmute.
he's not speaking of every voter. He has
Yes, he
said that
is.
some Democrats are okay.
So
He's actually
you're okay with him declaring some Democrats as enemies from within?
well, I think what he's speaking on is like these people in Antifa that are
People that don't like fascism, they're enemies of America?
yeah, but I don't think they're true anti-fascists. I think they're just disruptors because they're being paid by people that want
Oh, okay.
Are
So
you
I've heard enough from the propaganda parrot. Oh my God. They're being paid by Soros to be blah, blah. Oh God.
That's the dumbest fucking thing. Here's the thing, guys. They're not getting paid. They're not getting paid to go disrupt things and do all of this bullshit. That's a lie.
All right, let's
Like,
see.
I don't understand what's so hard to get about this.
Okay, El Bublito is back. Let's see if we can hear him now. How you doing?
What's up, man?
So what's on your mind?
So you're saying that America was never great, but we started off by defeating the largest navy in the world.
Yes, while people were property. What's your point?
That was indentured servitude, but now let's continue on.
No. Let's not continue on. No. You're not going to skip over slavery. Okay? You can't tell me that America was great when they owned when people were allowed to own other people. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Any other country had slavery?
What was that?
Has any other country?
We're talking about America right now, so stop pivoting, act like a big boy, and answer the question.
So, not only did we defeat slavery,
All right, goodbye. Oh, Lord. So many parrots. So many parrots. Okay, we got a few people waiting to come up. Boom. Boom. Oh, Unc Phil is back. Okay.
Hey, good morning, boss. How's it going?
Who is that speaking?
This is Carlos, your guy.
Oh, Carlos, how you doing, man?
Man, good morning. How you doing, brother?
Excellent. What's on your mind?
Man, I'm just kind of toning in onto your conversation, man. Man, I just really believe that America was built on false pretensions, man. And America was never great.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if your third eye is open to all my viewers, you and all should know that you have all been lied to by history books and in your schools. So if you have your children in schools right now learning everything that we learned, you know, it's up to you to teach them the truth. I served in the military after Fallujah War, and I know that I fucking served for the wrong fucking reason. And that being is, we were just sent out there for just resources.
It's mostly colonizing.
Exactly, colonizing.
Yeah.
And it's terrible what we're doing, man. And America has never been great. We're one of the biggest terrorists that's ever fucking been in the
T-risk.
world.
We can't say that T word on TikTok. So
Sorry,
one of the biggest T groups. Yeah.
Yeah,
I happen to agree with that. Yeah.
And it's just a shame, man, how they're trying to separate this country between red and blue, because it's really not who's red and blue. Because at the end of the day, when the lights go out, we're all black. We're all black, man. And it does not matter if you're a red state or a blue state. We all need to come to the truth And you know, the truth is, ISRL is in control of our government, and they're bringing everything to shit. They bought off all the politicians. Yes, every single one of them, even the ones that are here in Texas that I know about,
Yeah.
because I'm here in Texas. And the biggest one that's a traitor, which is a Zionist, Christian Zionist, is Ted Cruz.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on APEC, absolutely. Well, I'm glad you're here. Let me say hello to a couple other people. Nico, how you doing?
How you doing, brother, man?
Excellent, man. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I was trying to get a chance to follow you, and I finally saw you talking, and I gonna chime in a little bit quick before I get
Sure.
out of here to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think most of the people in your comments and people that come on when you ask that question, they kind of like Fox News. They don't really do their history. They just they just say the first thing that come out their
That's book
mouth, so
learning,
not
man. They
realize.
they don't like book learning.
Yeah, man. And when you ask them when was America great, and then the first thing you got somebody say, well, if you don't like it, leave. That's why America wasn't never great.
Yeah.
Because when you got idiots like that, and you got people like that that say silly shit like that, and then you sit and wonder why. Oh, that's why America wasn't great. Oh, now see they don't. I think, man. I told a couple people I'm from DC. So we see all the Trump's clown show people around all the time down near the Capitol and all that stuff. And I told a couple of friends of mine, man, I said, hands down, brother, Trump is the best con man that's ever done it, hands down. And I think most of these people on here, man, Trump is their Jim Jones.
Yeah.
He's their Jim Jones, man. It's like no matter how much proof you show them, brother, no matter how much facts you show a Trump supporter, you ever notice it's always somebody else's fault? It's like every time this man says something, every time this man does something, every time this man suggests something, it's like squirrel.
They have the emotional constitution of a 7-year-old child. On good
Yeah.
days, sometimes it's 5-year-old. They like if you've ever witnessed this, I think we've all witnessed this. One 5-year-old walks up to another 5-year-old and says, "Your daddy's a poopy head." That 5-year-old that hears that gets very upset, right? They're like, "Oh,
Mhm.
my daddy's not a poopy head. You're a poopy head. Your daddy stinks." That's how they react because that's to be expected from a 5-year-old, right? But these are
Yeah.
giant toddlers that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond that still react that way. If you don't like what they like, if you don't agree with them, that's their emotional constitution. But before we go on, let me say hello, welcome back, Unc Phil. How you doing?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What's happening,
When was
man?
America great? It wasn't great in the 60s when they were lighting up churches and we were see-through. It wasn't good in the 70s when they flooded my community with poison and gave us a crime bill, and also did it in the 90s. And when it hit their community, they got rehab.
Hey, brother, I'm sorry. I'm gonna step off, man, but I'm following you, man.
Thank you,
Love your
man.
content, bro, and I definitely be hitting you up soon, babe.
Appreciate it. Take care, man.
You be easy now. Be blessed.
They got rehab. We got a task force.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting when the street candy problem was thought to be a minority problem. Then they wanted to get all aggressive and put people in jail and all this stuff. But then in 2015, it became the opioid crisis, and then it was like, oh, mental health issues, and we have to support these people. And that just, that's that's a tale as old as time, right? In America, so it is what it is.
We live in a country where I could get pulled over for a stop sign and get snatched out of the car,
Mm-hmm.
handcuffed because of his safety. But Brad could get pulled over for the same thing and just get a ticket or maybe a warning and never gets out the car.
Forget the stop sign. You could get pulled over for DWB. Like
Yeah,
that's happened
yeah.
to me. Because look,
Plenty of
unfortunately, this right here, especially without the glasses, this looks like 90% of the composite sketches out there, right? So, when a cop sees that, they're like, "Oh, I'm sure he's done something wrong, so I'll pull him over." Especially when I was younger, So,
I got pulled over one
folks,
morning. I
I'm
got
sorry.
pulled over one morning, 3 in the morning.
Say again?
and I got pulled over at 3 in the morning.
Oh, gotcha.
What I always do is when they pull me over, I let all the windows down. I cut all the inside lights. They walk up to me and they look at me. Oh, you fit the description. And then they walk away. I could have said so. There's another guy driving a cherry red Ford Taurus that says Uncle Phil on the license plates.
Yeah. Well, any it's like when Denzel played Hurricane Carter,
Yeah.
right? And when this was before he was jailed, when they snatched him up, and the cops said something like, the description talked about two black men, and Denzel's response was, "So any two black men will do." That's basically what we're talking about. So we're going to start wrapping things up, but let's go from top to bottom. Unc Phil, as always, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Do you have any final thoughts about these people that will not keep Obama out of their mouth? No matter what Dump does, it's always, what about Obama?
Oh, one more thing. Dump said that if Mondani wins the mayor race in New York, he's cutting the funds. He's cutting funds in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's constitutional.
Yeah. That's hilarious that he'll try to do that, but whatever. He needs a puppet in there, and Eric Adams already got humiliated. Cuomo already got humiliated. So right now, all the numbers point to Mamdani taking it away, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, man, thank you so much for coming up. Have a great day.
All right, you as well.
All right, Beth, you came in under the wire. What's going on? How you doing? Oop, you're teacupping. I hope you can hear me. But while we're waiting for you, let's hear from, I'm going to invite you to unmute. Charles, Carlos, what are your final thoughts?
Well, man, I just want to let everybody know, just stay vigilant. Don't trust anything you see on here. There's a lot of AI going on, especially right now in these times. Trust in God, love Jesus, love one another. Stop going against red, stop going against blue, and try to, bring positivity and the word of Christ to people, man. It's all about unity. If we could bring unity to everybody, man, we could come together and take this government back from the people, man. America needs an exorcism, man, and we got to take these people out of the White House.
I'm with you, man. Thanks so much for coming by.
Yes, sir, man. God bless.
All right, take care. Yeah, I don't want to bring fictional characters into it, but otherwise, yeah. Beth, how you doing?
I didn't know I was on, actually.
Oh,
I apologize for that. I'm at work. I bet it's really loud here.
Yeah, I can hear you, though, but I understand sometimes accidents happen. But thank you for being here. It's always great to see you. And, have fun at work.
Okay, thank you. Be well.
All right,
see you
take
tonight.
care. Bye. So, Jessica, any final thoughts? This was a wild ride.
Yeah, this one was interesting. I'll go ahead and start my final thoughts by saying that Uncle Ben down in the comments is the dumbest fucking person I've encountered all week. He should be publicly shamed for it. Everyone down in the comments, let him know how fucking stupid he is. Also, people, please stop believing everything that you hear on TV. Stop. Just stop. Honestly, fact check everything. I don't care what platform you hear it on. I don't care if you hear it on the news, if you hear it on TikTok, your favorite podcaster, even if it's someone from your side. Fact check it. Know the truth. Okay? With that, stop funding Israel and fuck Trump.
There you go. Excellent. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right. So that's something very important. I get sent videos all day long. I mean, easily I get 50 videos sent to me a day. And it's great because, I wind up catching up on what's going on. But if I go to repost something, I always check it first. Always. Even if it's something that I feel very strongly about, even if it confirms my bias, even if I think it's 100% true, there's a chance that it might not be. And I don't want to be guilty of what MAGA hats do, which is going off half-cocked, which we saw what happened after after CK was brought down, and they were like, oh, we're going to go door to door against liberals. And oh, no, it's one of your guys. Oh, bummer. So I don't like to react that way. So Jessica's point is very valid and very important. It's we get emotional, and of course there's nothing wrong with getting emotional about these things. We have emotions for a reason, and we react to things in emotional ways. But after that, I do my best to have my intellect kick in and say, all right, even though this sounds like it's 100% true, I want to measure twice and cut once. So I'm going to go online and see if there's other sources that are reliable talking about it, and they're providing facts and all that, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll share this. So it is important. I don't want to create an echo chamber. Let's see. Shattered says, but Democrats have zero power. Then, but you're saying that they shut down the government. Oh, how's that work? Zero power, but they brought down the whole government? That doesn't sound right. I think you might be confused. Anyway, yes, Leon Willis, I am tired. I started off tired though, but I am more tired. Anyway, thank you for all the folks that came in here. People ask me very often when we come to these kinds of conversations, what can they do? I want to share a place where I volunteer. I'm not making any money for promoting them. I just believe in what they're doing, and it's a way to get plugged in, learn about bills that are coming up, learn about all sorts of stuff, and take action. I volunteer for one of the leading pro-democracy organizations in America. They're called Represent Us. You can get involved right now and start fighting for democracy and against corruption. They've given me my own URL, represent.us/Yoddah, represent.us/YODDAH. You'll be taken to this page where you can start getting involved right away and letting your representatives know what you think about what's going on. So go to represent.us/Yoddah and let your voice be heard. Thank you, Yoddah. You did a great job explaining that. So, folks, if you didn't have time to write that down or won't remember, it's no problem. If you go to my profile, you will click on the link tree, and at the very bottom, you'll see the Represent Us logo, and you will be taken to the page that you saw. So that's it for now, folks. I am here Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. That's both Eastern times. I appreciate everybody that was tapping away and making comments and sharing and gifting and all that good stuff. I appreciate your time. And until we meet again, peace, love, and granola.